Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I posted makeup videos, but I am back and I'm better than ever. In today's video, I will be discussing the aftermath of my hysterectomy/endometriosis surgery that I had on March 5th. As you may or may not know, March is Endometriosis Awareness Month as well as Colon Cancer Awareness Month. If you are new to my channel, I usually put on a full face of makeup as I cover topics that come to my mind. If that is your cup of tea, I highly encourage you to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell for all of my new videos. If you'd like to see how I created this full face mint green eyeshadow look with red lips, then stay tuned. Well, I'm officially 4 weeks in recovery from my hysterectomy/endometriosis surgery. To all of those who usually tune into my videos on a regular basis, I definitely want to apologize for being away for so long, and I wanted to take all of the time that I needed to focus on my health and recover from the surgery that I had. And I do want to thank you for your support and your patience throughout this journey. The surgery that I had, which was on March 5th, was a hysterectomy, and I also had to have a biopsy on those cysts that I had been getting on my tubes as well as my left ovary. The biopsy that was done on those cysts that I had been getting on my left ovary, I had been told that I had those cysts on both of my tubes, and a biopsy was done on it, and it came out to be non-cancerous. The surgeon was able to save both of my ovaries since I am 30. On top of all of that, the doctors also found endometriosis, and this is my second time getting diagnosed with endometriosis. Now, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I first got diagnosed with endometriosis when I had an ablation done in 2020. I was 26 at that time I was first diagnosed, but never have I thought that I would be battling the same disease again at 30. What made this battle even tougher for me to fight was going to doctors who didn't listen and gave me medications that did not stop the fibroids and endometriosis from coming back. All I needed was to find a new doctor who would listen, empathize with me, and find a solution, even if it meant me having the hysterectomy. I was so glad to be able to get the operation when I did and to know that I was in good hands. I am also glad to know that I am not fighting this endometriosis battle on my own. There are other millions of women who are going through the same exact thing. What helped me prepare for the surgery was to educate myself, ask questions about the recovery time, side effects, and my diet as well with my doctor, so that way I would know what to expect. I was able to meet my nurses, anesthesiologists on the day of the surgery. They gave me an IV, medications to keep me calm, pray for me, and give me words of comfort to help me feel at ease when I was feeling apprehensive. I also had a few of my family members come to visit me before I went into the operating room. My experience at the hospital was a very pleasant one, and the nurses were angels, and my surgery was ultimately a success. I was able to go home the very same day of the operation. My surgery was robotic, so it had a faster recovery time. If I had the hysterectomy a different way, kind of like where they had to cut across your stomach, it would have taken me even longer to get out of the hospital. I was honestly afraid of having a hysterectomy at first, but It's honestly not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Now that I'm 4 weeks post-op almost, I'm set to follow up with my doctor on April the 1st, which would be tomorrow morning. I'm currently feeling pretty good right now because I'm no longer in that sharp, stabbing, constant pain. I'll no longer have to spend a ton of money on pads and panty liners, and I no longer have to deal with heavy periods that come at least 2 or 3 times out of the month. I no longer have to constantly be on pain medications that never work. To be honest, y'all, this surgery was a game changer for me because it was the ultimate step for me to live a pain-free and stress-free life. I no longer have to stress about when my next cycle comes, and I no longer have to stress about getting pregnant if I ever decided to get sexually active. I was on the fence for a while about the surgery due to the possible side effects or complications that may come about, but when I had the surgery, I didn't have any of those issues at all. I was pretty sore from the inside out, and that's typical for any surgery, but I got over it within 2 weeks. I got over the need of having multiple pain medications, which is a game changer for me as well. Now that I had the hysterectomy, the child-free life hits different. If I had a daughter, I would hate to have to see her go through the same disease that has been passed down from earlier generations. Several other family members that I know have had the same surgery because they all battled the same disease. I don't hear a lot of people talk about having fibroids or endometriosis very often, but I don't want anyone to feel like they have to suffer in silence. What I want to achieve is to spread awareness and send all of my love and prayers to those who are facing it or know someone who is going through it. I shared a small video of me in the hospital before the surgery just to give people a glimpse of what my journey actually looks like. Lord knows how long and hard I've been trying to figure out how I ended up with endometriosis, ovarian cysts, and fibroids, but apparently the doctors don't seem to know either. Now I'm on the other side of it all, and I am on the road to healing. It is currently at the tail end of March, which is also Women's Month and Endometriosis Awareness Month. So I figured what could be a better way to end it with a bang with a fire makeup tutorial / story time video. I know that there is a purpose in everything that we go through in this life, so I'm not going to allow this disease to hold me captive anymore. I just hope and pray that this story makes an impact on someone and it inspires people to fight no matter what they go through. I had some doubts, but I knew deep down inside of me that I was going to come out stronger and better than ever. I just want the ones who are going through the same struggles as me to know that you do not have to suffer in silence. You are not alone and that you are stronger than you believe. I would also tell you, just like my grandma would tell me, which is to put your faith and trust in God always, no matter what the situation looks like. I knew that God was with me during the operation. I know for a fact that He would never leave me or forsake me, just as Scripture says, and He will be with me forever. March is also Colon Cancer Awareness Month. I lost both of my grandmothers to this disease. My first one, which was on my dad's side, she died of the disease in October of 2015. and I lost my grandmother from my mom's side back in June of 2024. My grandmother on my mom's side was a huge influence to me and a huge part of my upbringing, so I had dedicated one of my previous videos in her memory on the day of her passing. Cancer runs in my family as well, so now I have to get a colonoscopy whenever I turn 35. I can't stress enough how important it is to put your health first, eat right, exercise, and get your exams done every year. I'm definitely working on changing my diet while I'm going through recovery. I honestly had a hard time choosing between the nude lip and a red lip, so I decided to go ahead and go with the red lip in honor of Selena Quintanilla's passing 30 years ago. I was a baby when Selena passed away, but whenever I became a teenager, I became a fan of her music, her loving and bubbly personality, as well as her style. Her memory will live on forever. Well, this look is all complete. I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And hit the notification bell for all my new videos. Until next time, take care and stay blessed, y'all.